All right, back to school. Hello, Mr. Burr. I'm about to start my sophomore year of high school soon, and I want to know if you can give me some advice. Yeah, don't do what I did. He said, my grades were pretty good last year, so that really isn't a problem. Dude, that's fucking huge. Keep your grades up. Keep your options wide open. Unlike mine, that fucking closed immediately. For this upcoming year, the grades aren't a problem for this upcoming year, but the girls of my school are. I have no problem making friends in both genders, but I can't really seal the deal with the ladies. I know I am young and probably shouldn't not be worrying about sex yet, but as a horny teenager, oh, Jesus Christ. Please tell me this is a guy. He said, I feel the need. Oh, he said with women. But, you never know. He said, I feel the need to at least try and get laid. I can't seem to be taken seriously by girls in my school. They seem to think I'm just a comedian and not a possible sexual partner. Any advice on how to get with these girls? Any advice is appreciated. I know you get a lot of advice questions, so thank you very much for reading this. God damn it, he went respectful. I love your stand-up podcast, your film, blah, 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 and Heat, Breaking Bad. Thank you. I appreciate all that. I didn't get laid in high school, so you're barking up the wrong fucking tree. I was you. I was making my friends laugh, but I didn't have women friends either. So you're further along than I am. So I actually am going to ask you, how did you do that? I wasn't even like, oh, dude, it was a fucking barren wasteland. My childhood was overloaded testosterone, so overloaded that, like, I don't even, like, I am just getting, like, my views and understanding on women at 46, like, I should have been plowing through this at, like, 19. As far as understanding where they're coming from. So, what advice can I give you? Stop being friends with women. See, bad advice. Like, I wouldn't do that. There's that whole fucking bit Chris Rock did where if you stay friends with them too long, they view you that way, and then looking at you as a sexual partner becomes gross. So, this is the deal. I'm not going to go negative. Stay friends with the women you're friends with. All right? But don't become friends with any other ones. Hit on all the other ones. All right? If you're in a really small fucking pond, go to a fucking party the next town over and be the mysterious guy from the other town. Although if there's football players there, they might just beat the shit out of you. At least that's what would happen when I was a kid. So watch out for that shit. I don't know. I would say the upside is that college is only 2 years away. College is only 2 years away, and this is the deal. You're going to be thinking back all the fucking women that you could have fucking been having fun with. So you got to put it out there, man. I think that's what you're doing. I think you're being like you don't know how to fucking get into that traffic pattern. You're just sort of circling the fucking. You're in a holding pattern here, man. You got to try to come in for a landing. And I would say any girl that you are friends with, it's fucking over. Don't even try to hook up with them. Don't weird them out. All right? I would actually, you know what I would do? A couple of them, I would talk to them. And you know what? If you're friends with them, they'll try and hook you up with some other girl who they'll see as like, well, she wants to meet a boy. There you go. That might be the way to get in there. Hey, Nia. Can you help this kid get laid? This is beyond.
What?
This is beyond my realm.
What are you talking about?
It's a kid in high school. Some kid in high school. He has no problem making friends. He's doing well in school. He has a lot of female friends, but he can't seem to get past that. So he's asking me, how does he get laid as a sophomore in high school? I was like, I didn't get.
Sophomore in high school?
Well, whatever. Hook up. Get him in the game. He wants some at-bats. All right?
Oh, it's so young and cute.
He doesn't want to be cute. This guy wants to be a badass, man. He's got Marlboro Man here. You got to build this dude up. So he's friends with a lot of women. So me like a moron. You know what I said? I said, first thing you got to do, don't be friends with any more women. And I immediately heard your voice in my head going, you're such a fucking moron. So I was like, all right, scratch that. So I came up with Don't try to hook up with any of the girls you're friends with because they've already stopped looking at you like you're a sexual being. It's going to seem gross.
You're already in the friend zone.
Yeah, the Chris Rock, classic Chris Rock, the friend zone. Mm-hmm. So I said a couple of them that you feel like you can trust. Just kind of put it out there, like, hey, you know, girls, just you play, you back away, like, you know, girls, they don't want to hook up with me. They just look at me like I'm just funny. And then they'll be like, what are you talking about? You have a lot to offer. And then I think that they'll maybe hook him up with some other girl that they know that is probably maybe saying the same shit.
Yeah, but he probably knows all those girls, though. I feel like he's got to move outside his circle of the girls that he's friends with. I mean, if he wants to sort of be like, do you guys think I don't know, do some sort of like, I don't know what. Am I cool? Am I like, do you think girls want to like date me? Because I just feel like, you know.
You can't say, am I cool? Once you say, am I cool, you're not cool anymore. Well, I suggested that he go to another town, but I'm worried he's going to run into.
Another town?
Yeah, be the mysterious guy. Where are you from? Oh, the next town over. You should see our 7-Eleven, baby.
If there's a girl that he likes, he should just go up and just start talking to her, but just make it clear, not by being like, I want to date you or I want to fuck you because I'm looking to get lit. Not like that, but just like.
Oh, that's bad?
Yeah. Just start like, you know, just being funny and all that kind of stuff and just being cool with her. But definitely like you got to put up the flirtatious vibe. That's what it is. It's all about properly flirting. You know what I mean? And not like lingering too long with it and not like, oh, can I, you know, just showing up at her locker, you know, in between classes already there. Like, hey, so going to algebra, huh? Like not like that.
Yeah, lingering's bad. I learned that the hard way.
Were you a lingerer?
And I was quiet, so I look like a psycho.
Creepy. Yeah, definitely. I could see that. I could definitely see that being your thing.
Oh, when I was younger? My thing, like I'm a fucking creep. I didn't know what to do. I was old Billy Freckles. I was a man without a country.
You just gotta just flirt with them. Just be cute with them. Give them a compliment. Don't go too overboard with it. You know, even if it's just something like, you know.
All right, I'm gonna give you two compliments.
Hey, Sally. You know, like nice dress. Keep moving. Keep it.
Hey, Sally, nice dress. He's got to give him something better than that.
I'm not really good at this.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's like a natural thing that you have. It's all about. You know what it is, I think? I think once you're secure with yourself and you're not feeling those feelings of inadequacy, that's when that kind of natural swag can happen. You can't manufacture it. So that's why me trying to give him like lines to throw out sounds ridiculous because they're completely manufactured.
Yeah, and also you're a woman, so you don't have to like hit on people. You just show up and look cute.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, we've been through this before. I'm not getting into it again.
That's why at your cute age, your opening line is, "Hey, Sally, nice dress."
I know that really was a terrible. But just give out a compliment and keep it moving. That's all I'm saying.
Can you come up with a middle ground between "Hey, Sally, nice dress" and "Hey, Sally, nice fucking rack"? What'd I say?
I don't think that I can. Just make it something like, you know, just offhanded. You know, oh, that's cool, or what's that, or da-da-da, or just ask about something about her. You know? What's that book you're reading? I'm trying to put it in context of like a school type of situation, so it's not completely out of left field.
You know what you're good at? Starting the getting in.
Right.
Hey, what's that book you're reading? And then she's got to be like, it's fucking Harry Potter? And then you're like, yeah.
Saw that movie. That's pretty cool. Oh God, I'm the worst.
And then your face turns all red. Well, the thing about it is too is we're talking about teenagers here, so I don't know that this is fucking creepy.
It's a long, we're a long ways away from being like in high school, so I can't even like go back there mentally to figure out how a boy that age would talk to a girl. I have no idea because I
can't remember anything previous to insult her a little bit. Like that's how I always hit on.
Negging.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the old tearing them down, building them back.
No, not tearing them down, but just giving them shit in a funny way.
Yeah. Well, that's all. Yeah, that can be cute for sure. Tease, like a playful teasing.
Yeah.
But it's like you got to know the person well enough to do that. You know what I mean? It's like if it's some girl that he hasn't talked to in like 3 years, and all of a sudden he's like, yeah, fucking blah blah blah, and like she's gonna be like, what? Who's that?
Yeah, no.
Who was that? That's the worst.
I've learned all these lessons.
Who was that?
Did I ever tell you?
I feel like it's less about Here's my final thought on it. I think it's less about shut up. I think it's less about how do I get the girls to like
Did you
me.
tell me to shut up?
Yeah, I did.
Why'd you tell me to shut up?
Because your face was saying things.
No,
I didn't
because
like
no,
it.
you
I didn't like what your face was saying to me, so I told it to shut up.
I'm gonna tell you what I was imitating a woman's face when I said something to her one time. That was the face she made at me.
What do you mean? What did you say?
I was in between relationships.
You remember? Just spit it out.
No, because it's embarrassing. I was in between relationships, and all these comics were just like, dude, just fucking say it, and blah, 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 and just stay single, and just bang a bunch of broads, and blah, 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 blah. So I tried to be that guy. And it was sort of working for me, and then one night, it just completely backfired. I was at Dangerfield, and this woman came up to me and told me how much she liked my, blah, 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 started the small talk and everything, and then I tried to be, leather jacket guy. I said, hey, you want to just cut through the bullshit? I mean, I live right up the street if you want to come. Yeah, and she just went like, what? Huh? No, and she slowly backed away, and I was like, it took me
You blew it, BB. You blew it.
There was nothing to blow. It was just fucking, it wasn't even there. There was no situation. I misread the whole thing.
I feel like this kid has just got to just get his confidence and his own personal swag going. That's all it is. It's like I feel like it's not about the other people so much as about how you feel about yourself, But I feel like that's also like a concept that's kind of hard for people that.
You know what, dude? You're gonna figure it out. Just keep fucking trying.
Say hi. Just say hi. Hey, how's it going? And keep moving. That's what I feel like. You know how you're talking about the mystery.
That's way better than hi, Sally, nice dress.
I know. That was the fucking worst advice ever.
Judging by your skills and some of the shit that I said back in the day, I don't know how we ever fucking met.
How did we make it? Because I think we're both, it just
nerds.
made sense.
All right, beat it. I got to read the advertising and wrap this up.